Welcome to Island fans. Good evening to everyone that has assembled on this show just to hear us talk football. And I'm so happy to be here with my usual crew. And they are excited because we had lots of things to talk. We've been talking football all week, so we're looking forward to this. And I want you to, as I expect you to do, like, share, subscribe. The subscribers are coming in, the people are loving the stuff. It's good, and there's lots more content to come. So I just want to shout out to everyone that has supported Island fans so far. You are the reason why we are doing this and the reason why we're growing. So good evening to everyone. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to go.
Okay, all right. Everybody seems to be in a good mood, you know, and
You sure
seems
that's
to be going.
everybody?
Something that the rest of us don't know, Big Boss. Maybe you can help
Seem
us.
to put in a good mood.
I think one
Somebody
person
that's
didn't answer. Yeah, so
I mean, Memphis didn't say
let's
anything, but we understand why.
I said good.
okay.
I was the first person to answer.
Oh,
okay.
you're a bit low in your response, not like last
Yeah.
Thursday.
You were low.
Yeah,
Wow.
Memphis in a great mood, man.
And we don't see any we don't see anything German like in his name anymore. Y'all notice that, right?
Oh
I
boy.
mean, cause me have my transfer them now.
He got fully back to
Oh,
I
bashing
wonder
Maguire.
why
Tell you, boy.
And Maguire just knocked out
you
Germany.
man.
yours isn't
Okay.
even over yet, and he's jumping straight to club football. Shame.
My.
Same on you,
Yep.
Memphis.
Shame on you,
Munchie share
Memphis.
about City and United every day now. So me not study Munchie.
But not on
Munchie
this
only talk
show.
about Spain when Spain
Yours
playing.
now.
Well, we give
Isn't
him a
it
Yeah.
chance to
obvious?
pass.
Because it's yours.
I never even know Munchie back Spain till you
You
start.
check till you will start.
I
I
didn't know either. That's true.
When was the last
I will
international
jump into his
tournament?
defense. I will jump into his defense. I knew that.
Cause you knew him before.
Me,
You
not
know.
like you knew
Exactly.
him
So how
before to
can you make
Memphis.
that
Yeah.
comment?
Yeah, joke. I knew he was a Spain fan.
Come
I
on.
never knew
I
Memphis in
sometimes bad up the man.
2018. Good word.
Wow.
Try.
School.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. Immediately got some people here showing some love. Week saying, "Good night, fellas." And somebody here and saying some awesome guy. I don't know who that is. I think I know who that is. Good night, and Suku saying good night, gents. Good night to you, Suka. Second place in the fantasy where you need to be. Good stuff, man, Suka. But anyway, that's between me and Suka. All right, so, but yeah, great. So I mean, wow, guys. I mean, so much to talk about. When you look into the Euros so far, all of our we need to get better at predictions. Fans, forgive us. We pride ourselves in giving awesome content in this channel, but we got a lot of things wrong. But to be fair, I think most people got a lot of things wrong. Right? None of us have could predicted what happened here. We both probably not Moy. Moy is probably the only one who probably didn't have this exactly, but I think we all in the last time the show said it'd be a France. Belgium was France Belgium final? No, France
Yeah.
Germany. France
France,
Germany.
Germany.
France
Yeah.
Germany final, and they both got knocked out. So I mean, it's like, what's going on? So let's start first with this whole the actual theme of the video itself, talking about Mbappé. And I know personally, as a crew, we've been talking a lot about him last couple of days, but just generally, okay? I know there's some who don't rate him, and there's some who do rate him, but would you say that his stock has dropped, or this is just a small blip in the wonderful career that he will have? Talk to me.
I will certainly go with the latter. This is just a small blimp in his career. I mean, everybody has a moment. I can remember David Beckham skying a penalty. I can remember other people slipping. I think it was John Terry. Somebody slipped.
Mm-hmm.
It was John Terry
John
slipped.
Terry slips.
I mean, these things happen. These things happen. It wasn't a good penalty. Let me just get that out. But these
Yeah.
things happen, and it's something good. It's probably good that it happened to him so young. He can build on this, strengthen his character. I never know. We see Mbappe at the carpet soon.
Shock. Sorry, I think you forgot a part of yourself. John Terry slipped after Cristiano Ronaldo missed. You forgot that part. Sorry.
At the same
I
age
mean,
that
that's
Mbappe
true.
was.
And look, I mean, we've seen since he brought up someone who claims to be the GOAT. Let me bring up the actual GOAT. We've seen the actual GOAT miss penalties too, right?
Yeah.
And he's still the GOAT.
Why can't we just say they're both the GOAT? Like, bro.
You can't have two GOATs.
There are two goats, but there is one alpha goat. Okay.
Wow.
I don't know about that one there. We're not going to go down that road. You see how y'all are stir up people that the show is not about the goats. Let's get back to Mbappe.
I will agree to disagree with you guys. I will agree to disagree.
Because we can go back and forth with that. I'm good with Dream going saying humble pie for him. Mbappe thought he was a superstar and couldn't miss. All right. And then Suko says things do happen. Agreed, Shaq. Messi still looking for his last 2 missed penalties in Copa. Interesting. You know, I thought that was interesting. So yeah, ultimately, we were looking at the last few stages of the competition, and to be fair, if you actually think about it, we just have a couple of teams left. But to stay back on the Mbappe thing, we say it's a blip in his stuff. And yeah, all great players did that. But can we say that Mbappe justifiably was the best young talent right now in the world? Is he the best?
No.
No. Moidem says no. Anybody else?
At the moment.
Who would you say is the best man?
I wasn't going to ask that question because I am going to get upset tonight.
I want to
Nobody's going to say Saka.
I want to
Let's hear you, man.
Yo, nobody's going to say Saka. Just relax.
I want an honest answer, man.
Oh, boy.
Your personal opinion.
What age are we drawing it at?
Hey, just in general.
23.
Well, I'm Mbappe's age.
Just in general.
I just said no to like stir up something, but I mean, he is. As Shaq said, it's a phase that he's just going through. Even though it started from when Diaz and Johnstone shut him down, and he never recovered. From then, and he's still transitioning. You know, but the front squad lately, I've been hearing a lot of things about Mbappe's ego and how that, like, is it because Benzema comes in? So I don't know if he's not looked to as the face of basically France since Benzema got in, because of the spotlight Benzema attracted. I don't know what happened, but it was really a poor Euro for him that we did not expect.
No, that's a fair point.
Jaleel is saying Haaland. So Haaland are better than Mbappe right now?
No. For me,
Go ahead, Joe.
No, for me, based on overall ability, Haaland will give you goals, but Mbappe will give you goals. Mbappe will give you assists. Mbappe can take on a player or two and get past them. Mbappe is more able to create his own goal than Haaland. So, which is why overall I would put Mbappe over him. If we're talking about just strikers in general, then yeah, Haaland is it.
I like that analysis, Joe.
Okay, but then couldn't somebody make the claim that probably, Haaland can probably stronger. He probably has he's younger. He's also, he can hit the ball better. And he probably has a better left foot than Mbappe's left foot too. I think Mbappe's right-footed. So, I mean, is there things about him that would even give him an edge? He's probably playing in a stronger league than Mbappe is. He's playing with a weaker team than Mbappe is. So the German league is not bigger than the Farmers League? I'm just trying to find out here.
That one's debatable.
The way he describes Bundesliga changes based on who he's talking about.
That is not true.
When he talking about Lewandowski as a Farmers League, we're talking about somebody.
I never said that. Don't try to murder me. I was just saying the fact that the German league is not better than the English league. So scoring 5 goals in the German league is not 5 goals in the Prem. but definitely 5 goals. You can't tell me 5 goals in League One. It's 5 goals in English League. It's two different leagues there, you know.
He's
All
probably
right. So
five
what?
goals in the Bundesliga.
Think so?
Probably. Probably.
Probably. I guess we can see that. You know, looking at that. So you don't think RB Leipzig could win the League One?
If Lille
Like,
won it, anybody can win it.
they can, but that would have to be a blimp season, a major collapsing season for Bayern.
Mm, yeah.
And it would probably happen one in 15 years.
And that's a
So
good
wait.
game in the comment board.
Well, Curtis the Goat says Mbappe is better than Haaland right now. Okay, let's stick there. Do we wait? There is rumor. It's rumored to be that he rejected the contract from PSG. Where could he be going? It's just a rumor. There's no concrete evidence that that's actually happened. Where do you guys see Mbappe moving to?
Ala Madrid.
Yeah,
They don't
I think
Madrid.
I think that's the only destination for him at the moment. I
Okay.
don't think because, especially with the caliber of player that he is, and everyone is trying to say that he is,
Mm-hmm.
and the talent that there, I think, and he always wants to play for Madrid. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest step for him at the moment to go to Madrid with the high prestige that they have also.
Okay. But what about the fact that Madrid don't got no money?
They're fine.
They will get the money. They will get some investors to fund that.
Or maybe that's the reason why they're trying to sell Varane to United is because they need to raise money to get Mbappe. Okay, so nobody in England has a chance. What about Liverpool? Liverpool has been touted to want him.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw that as well. But no.
It's not
That
happening.
that would be the most shocking transfer I have seen
Yeah.
in ages, to be
Okay.
honest.
All right. Since we're in the transfer section here, what do you guys think about all the transfers that PSG has done so far? Donnarumma, Sergio Ramos it seems to be in. We got Hakimi as well is in, and Wijnaldum. I mean, GG. That's a lot of signings for one team. Champions League.
Oh, boss.
And the thing is, they only paid for one.
Yeah, that's crazy business, to
Good
be honest.
business. Good
Yeah,
business.
that's very
So
good business.
they're winning the Champions League final this time. We have the team now.
Then
I'm not, I wouldn't say they're winning, but for me, based on all those signings and the quality they already have, for me personally, I think it's Champions League or bust. Once if Mbappe stays, we already know Neymar is staying. However, this whole thing about Mbappe turning down a contract from them, Neymar put a clause in his contract that they are not allowed to sell Mbappe for the upcoming season. Some crazy clause in his contract like that. That was the agreement under the terms under which he signed his contract with them. So I don't know how that would work out, but let's say Mbappe stays, Neymar stays with the additions they've added. For me personally, it's Champions League or bust. And if that team does not win the Champions League, I believe that is where the team falls apart.
and Pochettino is a flop.
Yeah, it seems that way. He says good business pressure doing on him. O'Neill says here, and he says it was like CL bus for like 3 years. Good point though. Definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, every day, every year, it's like they have to
I
win it.
think
They have to win it.
I
You
think
know.
what makes it interesting also that Pochettino is finally at a club where he gets the players that he wants to join the team. So we get to see how he actually performs with the players that he wants. Or
That's a good
True.
point. Ryan Bertrand to Leicester, and this is coming after that striker they just got into their team as well. Yeah, I was just about to call his name here, boy. Golo Patson Daka from RB Salzburg. Those are two wonderful additions to that Leicester team. Have they finally broken and solidified themselves as a big club? And will this be what they need to finally, give them that extra edge? Or is not enough?
nope.
No?
No.
Yeah, nobody been loving Leicester squad at
I
all,
think
boy. Murder.
I actually think it's possible because Leicester is famous for having a bunch of small names and getting a lot out of them, to be honest. And with what they've accomplished with what they've already had, I mean, for example, last year one of the issues was when Vardy went out, even though Iheanacho went on the run that he went on, it took a while for him to start that run. So there were a few games where they didn't have anyone, another reliable striker. So I think that's a great addition because he is a good striker.
He is.
Will he adapt to the Premier League immediately? That's another thing. Even the other day I was going through their stuff and Slimani was still a part of their team, which I was shocked because I haven't seen him play. I didn't even know he was part of the team.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay, a couple people here saying they didn't know. So you find out here again. And they're saying that they're going to look good until the last 8 games. Hey, you never know. This may be just the edge they need, And it says, Leicester going to come 5th again. All right. Arsenal people here. It seems like Aston Villa is really going after Smith Rowe. Is he going to sign that contract or y'all going to take the money?
Hey, that's not even a question, bro. That would never happen.
It's not happening. Y'all letting him go at no price point.
Didn't he reject the contract?
He did.
I mean, especially since we haven't secured another number 10. There's no way. I mean, and the fee what they're offering for Smith, that's ridiculous. There's people that want to slap one of them.
How much?
You can't start high, look shocked. They have to start low and work their way up. You know what I mean?
How much is the amount?
United started high and went down
first offer, and then they added 35. They said 35 was the second offer.
The second offer.
35 million?
Yeah.
For Smith Rowe?
Whoa.
For Smith Rowe?
Yeah.
The man has to start somewhere.
Just so?
Football gone mad.
35 million for Smith Rowe?
Okay, I'm very confused as to the feelings right now. I
Wait,
don't know
35 million easy or 35 million Guyanese dollars? You gotta see the currency here.
Okay, I have a question.
No, I'm just asking.
I have a question.
You gotta see the currency.
Yo, what shock face, dog?
My internet came in and out there, so I'm really confused. I don't know why Munchie's asking that question.
No, I'm asking what's the currency? So I just gave out a few options. So I guess it's none of the above. So can you tell me the right currency?
So are you saying that he's not worth it?
I'm asking you.
You think that bid is outrageous for Smith Rowe?
Completely outrageous. Because you guys were I think against Ben Wendia and his price tag that for Norwich. Yet still, you guys are agreeing that Smith Rowe, who just came to the ranks the latter stage of last season, and he's worth 35 million. But when Norwich give their price tag for Wendia, some of you guys aren't. That's a little bit too much of Wendia. He's coming from the Championship. You don't know you will adapt and this and that. But yet still, 35 for Smith Rowe, and it's ridiculous for you guys. Or they have to come with more money. Okay, that's just my point.
Munchie, how much is Foden worth?
Foden is around 80, 85 going up there.
Done the show.
So what that means? What that means?
Why?
Wow, I saw that coming.
Have a B. Because
you're looking at
only certain players Smith will look good now. Saka can play in any formation, any sort of tactics, anywhere on the field now, and look good in all positions.
For club and country.
Like you know, Saka can probably play left back and play better than Zinchenko and Mendy combined.
Calm down. Let's not get carried away.
No story, just saying.
Let's not get carried away now. But like honestly,
prices have been inflated for a few years now.
True. Post Neymar inflation.
And he also said here, Smith Rowe for Grealish. Maybe that's the plan. You know
what?
Smith Rowe plus cash and
no.
Maybe that's take that, right?
To what? You see, this is the thing that what happened in the past. We kept taking out, we didn't add. Right now, we're just adding to what we have already. Nobody going anywhere. None of the core players going anywhere.
No boy, 35
million for Smith Rowe.
I mean,
you just said Foden worth 80.
That's what me say.
But
What y'all don't realize is
it's
Aston Villa
arguable,
really
right?
leaving.
Isn't it just one season Foden actually play City?
One
Calm
season
down.
for real?
No way.
For real,
Listen,
Come
Memphis. You
on,
really
this is
said
the
that?
only season.
No
This is
Memphis,
the
you
way.
only
really said
season
that,
he's had
Memphis?
a good run in the team.
it's only one
But
season.
Foden has been playing for
don't
City
try
since
that.
he was
Foden.
17.
Yeah,
Big
but
part in his
it's not
first
just
team
this
Big
season
since he
alone.
was
He actually do
17.
something.
Listen to me.
Foden played a
Listen to
big
me.
part for the last 2 seasons at least. The man dent up Tottenham man so to help us
Scored
win
winning
trophies.
goals that
And what
eventually
y'all
make us win the
doing?
cups and
What Smith go
everything.
do?
He
What
wasn't
Smith go
Since
do? Help
17.
he was a
Arsenal
part in the
not
team.
get
21
into
now.
Conference League at least. That's
Foden is
what
21
25.
now.
Shambles.
Starting for England, making England team.
Starting.
And you guys are telling me.
What is he been
And you
watching?
guys are telling me.
Someone say starting.
So wait, just because he didn't start 2 games, that
No,
means he's
I
not
dropped
a
them boy
starter.
get dropped now. He's not being rested. He get dropped.
He didn't even come on and
Wow.
so get even want to use
Now
the again.
your team don't get drop out the competition. So shame on.
So get even want to use the boy anymore. So get needed
get
a
just
goal.
feel sorry for
So
Saka,
get
that's why.
turned to Grealish. He didn't even turn to Foden.
Let's make you know. We all don't
Foden
realize
first
it, right?
start for
Wait there.
England. He scored, right?
What did
Leaving.
Saka do in that game, the last game?
But
What did he do?
why are we debating that though? Why are we debating that though?
Wait, hold on there.
Why
Why
not?
not?
Played well.
How is
Saka
Saka
played
What did
coming
he
to this?
do?
No.
Saka
Yo,
still had a
Josh.
good game.
Just
Saka
stir the
was
pot.
the
Stir the
best
pot.
player on the pitch for the first 25 minutes of the game.
No. You know, this all came out is the valuation that Arsenal fans put on Smith Rowe. And I'm saying, me personally, it's ridiculous. Because if you put that value, okay, I understand it's your player, you don't want him to leave. But if you're going in the market, like market price, for a player that just came onto the scene, the latter stages of your for a team, got like what? I didn't even know what his stats are. Joe, you can help me with his stats. But what?
We are
2 goals, 2 assists or something? 2 goals, 2 assists, I'm just saying. And he's worth 35 million.
So
not even worth 35
Foden
million.
worth 80. What Foden do? 9 goals and what? 6 assists?
Which 9 goals and 6 assists. Foden had 14 goals and 16 assists throughout the whole last season.
I
All
like how you said
competitions,
throughout
my
the whole.
friend.
I like how you had to put in the all competition.
Yeah.
Hear this guy.
Don't forget
When they-
No, but if you want the Premier League, I can't give Premier
Don't
League.
forget that.
If you want Premier League,
Them
it's
others,
at
they
least
do
3 or
nothing.
4 times Foden.
What about this? When they had 35 mil is better than Smith Rowe for 35 mil. No?
I completely disagree.
Mate, will probably worth like 10, about 10 to 15.
I'd say the two of them are overpriced at 35 mil.
Wow.
Stop
So,
Wow.
boss, come on. I don't know about Munchie and the whole people saying that the price for Buendia was too much and whatnot. I don't know about, because I was okay with the price. What I had a problem was what they wanted to add to it. The extra clause they wanted to put in. I felt that was basically trying to, so to speak, bully the club. And I think the club did the right thing in saying no. Personally,
what about
I think-
Locatelli, Joe? What about Locatelli? How much you value Locatelli at? How much you pay for him?
Locatelli, boss.
Y'all
to be
did
honest,
something, but I don't know what it is.
somebody like Locatelli. Locatelli is a good player, yes, but Locatelli would be around the same price tag, 35 to 40 million, for one main reason. He is not Premier League proven.
Madness.
That's the issue. He's not
okay.
Premier League proven.
An Italian international who actually boss his club team, who actually got spotlight from the Italian giants Juventus, is at the same price range as an Arsenal graduate because of injuries. Okay. I understand. I see where you guys going with this. No
Medium.
50
problem.
million for Locatelli is crazy, even in today's market.
No, 50 million
remember-
is, that's crazy.
That's the Euro
Honestly.
tax because he performing in the Euros. That's the tournament.
So 20 million Euro tax.
Yeah.
I would not pay 50 million for Locatelli for one reason, because he's not Premier League proven. That's my only reason. If he was, I'd pay 50 million for Locatelli. Locatelli and Bala.
Whatever happened
Then
to
you gotta
Marty?
look at his age. like age comes into play when it comes to these
Injury
valuations
history.
sometimes.
So
Yeah.
Smith will be in 20 never come into play with the 35. Okay. All right, no problem. We didn't realize, right, Munchie, Aston Villa realized they're about to lose Grealish, right? And then man done look to the crystal ball and realize that in a couple of years, Smith will go better than Grealish. So that man try for bank early. Because a couple of years from now, that man could probably smell Smith for about 110.
You heard it here first.
Whoa.
You heard it here first.
Just
The boat
say.
where the sharks are
What,
plenty.
what about what Munchie said earlier today, fans? And we were talking earlier today about Saka going to City for like
Who
150.
going to City?
Saka.
Going
Who's
where?
Saka? What are you talking about?
You mentioned
Yeah,
before the tendency of Arsenal players to go to City, once they've, reached a certain level. Do you see that
Oh.
as a possibility?
I mean, I don't think that is even stats though. I don't think
Munchie,
it's happened
oh, wait.
enough times for it to be something like what Munch was making it. I really don't
But
think so.
the players that City got from
But
Arsenal, they already got all
it's
that.
shown. It's shown. It's been shown. Shaq.
I don't think how many players
Clichy,
Arsenal have gone to City?
Clichy,
Clichy.
Nasri,
Yeah, but
Adebayo.
Clichy was done.
Adebayo. No.
Clichy was
Torre.
done.
Kolo
Torre.
Toure.
Colo Torre.
Mhm.
Patrick
Torre was
Vieira.
done.
Vieira.
Nadri in
Clichy was done.
prime.
Clichy came
That's
out
what
in
I'm
Premier
talking
League.
about.
Nasri came out in Premier League.
Yeah, Nasri, if you count Nasri,
So everybody that left Arsenal to go to
Adebayo came.
championship was done.
I didn't hear that.
Everybody that left Arsenal to go to other
That's
team
cool, Najari, you banter.
to win championship was done.
No, I didn't say that.
Man.
So I didn't say
Just
that.
asking.
You didn't hear me say that. So why even asking that?
Okay, all right. But
It's just like,
okay.
oh, I think
No,
Smith
the
will
last
be there.
point to say I can't believe we actually had the thought that like Smith Rowe can be actually a replacement for Jack Grealish. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, it's similar styles, you know. They have similar styles.
I'm
Hey,
done.
I
I'm
don't
done.
think
I'm
that's
done.
far-fetched.
All the other great players all the other great players get replaced by other young players?
Smith has the potential to do it. He can do it.
I never said he would no. You understand? You know,
He
I have
could.
a little man but I said he has the potential to.
That.
Munch,
You see,
How long would that potential be?
You know watch football for watch football. And then again, right? You understand how me accustom to a man that no watch the game and them. You only follow live updates. Live
On the
updates
official website.
and official
Stop it.
website news.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Premier
But,
League hardly plays during the week, my friend.
So before we go on, all these valuations thrown about, I'd just like to say Mason Greenwood is 150 mil.
What?
How did we get
telling
here?
us that you're telling us that, or you have like an idea actually
So
valuing
they're
it?
saying Greenwood more than Sancho?
Greenwood worth more than Foden?
I thought we were just calling numbers.
Oh, okay. I thought you had the stats. Okay, all right. I'm not getting you that one. I'm that. But all right, guys. Let's do a quick go through, flow through of what's gonna happen. Our whole thing has been thrown off completely as to where this thing is going to go, but we're gonna do our best to try and see.
Scroll on to Spain, quick.
We don't have to scroll down; it's right there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there in a second, bro. It's okay. All right.
No, start with it, please. Start with it.
Oh, what does it start with it? Anybody else have a problem with that? Taking a quick vote.
Okay, I mean, Spain could probably go through.
I mean, we said that about France.
Yeah, I mean,
We did say that about France.
I look for France.
Let me roll back to our last episode. The whole panel choose Croatia. Okay? The whole panel choose Croatia.
That was out of spite, not out of stats.
No.
Oh, it's out of spite. Okay, out of spite again. Choose Switzerland. Jacques at the wheel. Choose Switzerland.
He's not even playing.
I know he's not playing. Yeah, he's suspended, but Jacques at the wheel. He'll be motivated.
He's not playing.
His team like Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's the reason. That's the reason why they're not winning. Because, he's not playing. That's why. Once Jacques play, game done. What do you say, Arsenal people? Good stuff.
What?
No,
Solidity in the middle, yeah.
no, but
Yeah,
for
it's,
real though, yeah, he did have an
it's gonna
excellent game.
it's gonna
He
be a
did
tough
have an
one for
excellent game.
Switzerland without Xhaka. It's gonna be a real tough one.
Yeah,
With
man.
or
Man,
That
without
is
man
Joe,
pulling the strings.
it
What is a
doesn't make a
puppet without
difference.
Okay,
Munchie?
let me make a
What
point
is a
here,
puppet
Munchie.
without its puppet master? Come on.
Sorry there, Munchie, but you're going on like if this Spain team is such a brilliant team that it will dismantle anybody that's been put in front of them. Don't
Well,
act like that.
the last two games it showed. The last two
I
games it
mean,
showed, bro.
How they
Yeah,
took on
It was the last
the
two games, bro.
last opponent.
Munchie. To be fair, hasn't Switzerland shown that they can go toe to toe? So far, they've scored the goals. Oh, France just decided not to play defense.
That's what they're saying
France
about
wasn't
Pogba.
good.
France
That's
was just
all.
arrogant. Yo, I'm man scoring the 5 celebration, dog. We think.
Ego got the best. As Jose Mourinho say, you don't celebrate until the game is finished. That's
There's
what got
levels.
fans under,
There's
right?
levels to being the best
This is
midfielder in the
Spain.
world.
When we score, we want to go and score again. We want to go and score again. Want to. Now I'm saying we're going to. I said we want to. The game isn't over until the final whistle blown. And here what? If we don't want to score, we'll keep that ball for the next 15 minutes and just have us walking around chasing shadows. So I'm saying you guys can go choose Switzerland to progress. I'll be
You
on
can
my
pass.
Spain.
You can pass back to your keeper again. Since
Don't
you're
worry.
keeping ball.
So
That's to show you.
Munchie's a whole score Morata. Cause really and
Right.
truly now about 3 or 4 goals a month Morata score now. So he done meet he quota for the month now.
Morata.
So we picking guys.
I'm picking Spain, but I don't think it's so easy like what Munchie's making it.
I
Spain is not
never
a
said it's
good
going to be
team.
easy, my friend. I said Spain is going to go through. I never said it's going to be easy one over. Do you hear the words come out my mouth? Nope. All I'm saying
I think it's
that
I think
you
it's going to
guys
be easy.
are sleeping on my team. And my team has shown the last 2 games that they find their ammunitions.
I mean,
That's all
in
I'm
that
saying.
last game, y'all went 3-1 up and then kind of choke it and then had to say, I'm confused.
Munchie the man say but too say what?
Yo.
Croatia didn't even have Perisic. Perisic is out because of COVID.
Oh man.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But to be
Doesn't
fair
matter,
though,
bro.
I agree with Shaq though. Croatia could have won it as well too. And you're not
What?
concerned at all, Munchie, that you conceded so many goals. You're not concerned at all.
In football, most goal wins. So I shouldn't consider this is a knockout tournament. Whoever scored the most goals wins. So I can concede 15. If I score 16, I don't care about the 15 I concede. I
And for
progress.
that reason
Okay?
why I think Spain will go through. I just don't think Switzerland will have enough up front. Seferovic, he misses too many chances for me. And he's
Okay.
clinical in front of goal.
And then that guy, that other guy name again, Mbolo.
Mbolo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has been
you know,
firing.
he does this thing where he will take on 10 man, get past everybody,
Right.
fake shot the goalkeeper and then kick with the ball. He just need to work
Yeah.
when he finishes and he'll be a very good player.
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah.
He is strong though, very very strong.
Last point
Belgium,
about this.
Italy.
Wait, last point. You guys are still sleeping on Ferran Torres. But
He's been playing
continue.
well.
Who's sleeping
He's
on
been
Ferran
playing well.
Torres?
He knows
And
he
I
plays better.
actually-
He's playing well. I mean, he got 2 couple tapping and he got a gift the other day. The defender
Yeah,
fell down.
I think
I
the
mean,
best player is the other guy.
how
With him,
he's-
Sir-
My friend,
How he's
Morata
sleeping
would
on-
have missed that. Timo Werner would have missed that.
Yeah, but
So don't say it's a gift.
I'm pretty sure you class Ferran Torres in a much higher class than they. So why are you likening him to them?
No, you said you got a gift. A gift is something that's already been presented to you. Ferran Torres had to do the work. Get the ball under control, position himself,
put some
use his
respect on
weaker
Morata's
foot.
name. He scored a very
Use
good
his
goal.
weaker foot.
It was. Yeah, boy, Julie Hart tonight, man. Saying Mbolo sounds like a certain left winger from Manchester United. Leave my son alone. Leave.
No, but it's true.
Boy.
It's true. Chuck, man, I have to disagree with you to an extent with the Ferran Torres thing, because at the end of the day, no matter how easy the chance is, you still have to score it.
Okay,
And
but
the
Joe,
composure.
And you have
no,
to
but
give
Joe, I'm saying,
his
I don't think
composed.
he's sleeping on him. I mean,
No,
if you
yeah,
give
no,
him props, you give
I
him
wouldn't say we're
props.
sleeping
I
on
don't
him.
think he's stretching the world alight. That's what I'm saying.
Munchie just wants
But
some
won't you
things.
guys,
Oh, because
are we
he's
not
not
sleeping
soccer
on
and he
the
never
Spain
win
guy?
a man of the match. That's where we going. It's not
Yeah,
soccer. He never
yeah,
won
more,
a
yeah.
man of the match, so he's not up
hmm
there.
How's Saka getting into this?
But he has 9 goal
I understand.
contributions
These
in
guys
8
have an
games for his
agenda
country.
because Southgate picked Saka over Foden. It's not his fault.
And I want
No,
agenda.
My
because
player
no,
I
because
has
want
you
them
have
to
nine
to
watch
goal
put
Saka.
some
He
stuff.
banned
contributions
it so badly.
And
in his
Saka.
8 games for his national team.
Even Foden
Okay.
said, when he was asked if he's going to get back into the 11, he said Saka is playing very, very well and he deserves it. If
He's
he
not
gets his
playing all
chance,
that
he gets
good.
his chance.
Playing good.
You know?
What?
It's
I
extra
mean,
hype. It's just
What?
extra
The man,
hype.
the other day,
Just
Foden
extra.
wasn't even playing good at all.
The other day, I mean, Saka say how Saka celebrate goal, and he didn't even get goal or assist. And without Saka, that goal doesn't score. And the man went man of the match. No, all of a sudden he now play that
Did
good.
did he
Listen,
give
Hey,
the
guarantee,
guys,
assist?
leave
right?
that
No.
tomorrow, okay?
Did he have
I have
If you
he have
nothing
go,
against
goal?
Saka.
if you go on Amazon and look at a Munchie and Moy wish list, I guarantee you find Saka in there. I'm convinced.
What?
Convinced.
Okay.
I don't have
Let's move
nothing
on.
against Saka. He's a good player, but
Guys,
the other. Okay,
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
we're gonna get to argue, guys. We're gonna have to argue a lot about this one. So let's try to get some time in with this one. Belgium, Italy, guys.
I'm going Italy.
Belgium.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Got
going with
two
I
Italy
heard
and
Martinez
Belgium.
say he might risk De Bruyne and De Bruyne's fitness. So
Mazza.
maybe De Bruyne might be on the bench. But all you need is just De Bruyne just needs 4 minutes. 4 minutes in a game and the game is over. Just 4 minutes
I
he needs,
mean,
you know?
not if they kick him down after 2 seconds.
That's true.
Yo, what a wild man for Portugal named that. Cause he was India.
Yeah.
Paulinia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
in his defense, he did touch the ball.
He a bad man dad.
You clearly,
That kind of
you
player.
clearly see De Bruyne can just come on at halftime and change the game and score and get an assist and not celebrate for
Okay,
about
quick
50
second,
minutes
quick.
and his team go
Y'all have
through.
been mind everybody. You've been impressed with De Bruyne's performances so far.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Would
I
he say
mean,
no?
I say it's been.
Some could make the claim
Even
that
though when
he
he
is
played the first game, he did
underperformed.
pretty well. I think yeah.
Wait, what kind of rhetorical
No,
question is that?
I say no, and it is not me being biased. The reason why I say no is because at this point in time, that is what you expect from KDB. The man is that good. Them some
Just after,
improvement.
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
That's true.
This is
Right.
this is the standard I hold him to. I mean, like all bias aside, are the best midfield in the world. You know, so I is what I expect. So I wouldn't say I'm impressed. I see him do
Is
it
he
and I'm
still-
like, okay,
Is he
KDB
still?
doing KDB things.
Is he still? Now this is not about United. You know, I'm trying to keep it unbiased as possible. But is he
Yes.
better than Pogba right now after the tournament?
He
By a
is
landslide.
still
Of
because
course.
he
Not
does
even
it
no
in
talk.
big games more. That's why he is.
I would
Okay,
say
so
he
tell-
is.
Come with
friend,
the consistency.
This guy came off the bench and steered his team to a victory that gave them 100% qualification to the knockout stages. And you guys
So
are saying like
he's
for this tournament
because of
he isn't at his
consistency.
best. Or-
We're talking about in this tournament or overall.
No,
When you're at the
based
level,
upon-
Because of this
when you're at the
tournament.
level, you gotta maintain
because of
that
this
level.
tournament. No, but I'm saying you come out to this tournament, okay? Do you say that KDB is still ahead of Pogba?
Mm.
Or they
Yes,
equal?
Yeah.
By a
I'd say
Of
landslide.
that's true.
course,
It's not a
Yes.
landslide, but
of
It's a
course.
landslide.
I
Pogba
It's
think
not
he's
a
only
still
performed
landslide.
in international.
it's
When
not
you
a
go to
landslide.
United, you're going to talk about him? No.
That don't mean nothing. It's
No,
still
I
not a
think it don't mean
landslide.
The man
nothing.
say,
It's not a landslide,
hey,
I
guys.
think
simply
that's an
put,
unfair criticism. I think that's an unfair comparison. Sorry.
Okay,
Honestly.
let me try and put it. More, hear this. What would you give after the tournament? Let's say the tournament done yesterday. What would you give KDB and what would you give Pogba out of 10? Can you say it's a landslide? Let me see the numbers. How you work the numbers this year?
8, 8, What y'all laughing for? Okay,
Jelly,
okay,
go
okay,
easy,
y'all
go
go.
easy, Jelly.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go
No,
ahead.
the man was thinking. The man was thinking. Give the man some time
Go
to
ahead,
think.
Mark.
KDB is a landslide. Okay, that's all it matters. Okay, Pogba is nothing compared to
Just
KDB.
so.
It's
So why is
proven.
Pogba being called to play the tournament and nobody talk about KDB in the
Where
tournament?
they are player of the tournament for what?
What
For
mean for what?
dancing for
Who
50
He
good?
minutes
said
and
Give
Pogba
me
is
the
the player
KDB
of
is
the
platform.
knocked
tournament.
out. He couldn't even step up to make his team good too.
What mean he
Mark,
couldn't
you
step
He
up?
the
scored one
Pogba
three
took the
platform.
man did the
first
dance,
penalty. Pogba took
and
the
he's
first penalty. What are you
automatically
talking about?
So,
and he's
Oh boy,
automatically the best
Julian,
player
put
in the
something in the
tournament.
comments. I cannot post some. So Julian,
you
watch your
know,
see, Julian.
I guess that's
I'm just
standard.
cool.
I
Hey,
think you all
Julian,
going with that because players get knocked out early,
Joe,
and you
I'm
all
to
go
you.
with that. I guess that's the standard for you all, you know.
Joe, I'm to you.
okay, but
Julian, put
Mark,
something in
you
the
got
comments.
answer some of the
I
question.
can't post. I
You know,
can't
by the
post
way.
that one, Julian.
Nah, answer not
Yo,
yet.
hold on there. Yo, me I forget to see this comment. Yeah, hold on there. Hold on.
Yo,
Oh boy.
Julian, there's right back the PG version for that man,
Yeah,
man.
please. We love to
Yeah,
hear your opinion, man. Just
yeah,
remember,
Jelly.
this is a kid show. This is a kid show, okay?
Yeah,
You're
Pablo,
not
Yeah,
wrong.
that one nearly
You're
get
not
yo,
wrong.
shot.
Jaleel, you're not wrong. It's just you gotta change that a bit, man. There you go. He did say though, I can post this one. He says KDB had over 60 minutes against Chelsea and did absolutely nothing. This is why I bring it up. I bring it up because of the fact that, as Joe said, KDB gave
Pogba
him such
never
a
played
high
Europa League.
standard. No,
Okay.
I mean he gave him a high standard. So if you put KDB at a 10, because I agree, I think he's the best. All right, but the way he's performed at the tournament, I don't know if I can give him a 10.
I don't,
You know,
I don't think they understand. No, we're just saying it's not a landslide. We're not saying that they're on the same level. That's
Yo,
yeah,
all.
no,
Of course, of course,
honestly,
So
you're not
I
on the
agree.
same level.
Joe, guys, I can get in here quick. I think,
go
I
ahead,
mean,
go
I
ahead.
agree with Joe because Joe is saying, and I think this is the point Josh is making too. KDB we know KDB as a 8.5, 9 out of 10 most games.
mhm.
Joe is just saying that because we know that level, he can perform consistently at that level. In the tournament, we haven't seen 8.5, 9 out of 10. And I think that is clear.
That's it.
He
That's
came,
that's
he
Yeah,
it.
came in the
I think
tournament late. He got injured in the last game he played. But I think when
mhm,
you look at his game, I would say maybe around 7 or 7.5 out of 10, be pretty average.
mhm, mhm.
yeah, honestly, but
So okay,
the
For
okay,
the
okay, okay, okay,
comparison,
duration
the
of the
okay,
Pogba,
okay,
tournament.
okay,
the
That is who we are.
okay.
comparison
Sharp,
with
So the
sharp.
much
Pogba and
my last
KDB.
point.
No, okay,
My
okay.
last point, because I don't agree with Jolly is saying here that KDB had a whole 60 minutes against Chelsea and did absolutely nothing. I don't think we just picking out individual games and try to define somebody's career.
But are they doing the same thing to Pogba though?
You check.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because I mean,
No, I
because
don't think
there's somebody again. I'm not defending Pogba. I'm just giving balance, right? Somebody
I
made the
I mean
point that
I can
if
defend it.
Pogba, if well, you can, right? If France had won the game, everybody be talking about Pogba's mastery in the midfield and the goal he scored. But then what are people talking about? Oh, he didn't track back when Switzerland and they pressed them, and that's why they lose the game. So they're blaming Pogba for the loss in light of his lack of defensive work. But yet they would
but,
have praised
but that's
him
a part of
because
the
the
game.
man's
So you
So
should
Yeah,
be
um
right.
yeah.
so
yeah, but the thing is that are they doing the same thing to KDB? When KDB come off at 60 minutes and then Man City lose the final, nobody is saying that, well, in 60 minutes he was there, did he do anything to make Man City win? He got shut down in the midfield. Nobody's saying that about this. It seems like if Pogba's getting the hate that KDB
What
is
do you
not.
mean?
That's what it
What do you
feels
mean?
like.
um
But
You know
if
what I'm
y'all
saying?
want to give
Boss,
a
when
comparison like
Chelsea
this,
won the Champions League, KDB was memed. KDB was trending on social media that he didn't show up, despite the fact
Okay.
that he left the field early. And I mean, if as a football fan taking our bias out of it, we all know part of the reason why he struggled was because of the fact that he ended up having to play so deep.
and Conte.
If we're being real about it, but then to go back, the reason why, like I say, I find the Pogba and KDB comparison is, to be honest, I think it's not a fair comparison, to be honest. Like
I hear you.
KDB is KDB and Pogba is Pogba. Pogba has his what Pogba specializes in his thing. KDB
Mhm.
specializes in his, and I feel so. Let's put it this way: I'd more look at KDB as an attacking midfielder versus
Mhm.
Pogba, who I look more as a CM. So for me,
Mhm.
KDB right now is the best attacking midfielder in the world. Pogba, on the other hand, but then the thing with Pogba versus KDB, Pogba on his day is the best CM in the world, but he's not as consistent as KDB.
Okay. All right.
So I can dash in the defense now.
Good, boss.
I mean, so last year, big man had COVID. Season before that, injured for most of the season. Yeah. So the season before that, when the boss created the most chances in Europe, ain't nobody was talking about Pogba and all them things. Yeah. And the season before that, when he won all them trophies with United, everybody was just talking about how he was dabbing with the trophies. I mean, Pogba just can't win.
Which trophy?
Alright.
It's not just the
Which
Europa League.
trophy? What I mean?
Which trophy is Memphis?
Yeah, we
He
talking
won
about
the League Cup, the Europa League, the Community Shield.
season before that.
Oh,
That was
all of a
the
sudden, Community Shield is a trophy when it comes to
I
Man
mean,
United. But the
Who
city
holds the-
is just a piece
Sir.
of silverware. Okay,
Sir.
no, I'm just asking. So,
So we all know KDB as a football fan. None of y'all can, and this panel can tell me if we're being serious, all bias aside, that Pogba does not, of all the players in football, get the most unfair criticism. That goes without saying.
I think he does.
This
get a
man,
lot.
this
I
man,
think
this
he
man
does
gets
get a lot.
criticized for his hair. Foden go
Yes,
bleach
sir.
his hair, and Foden with his new look doing the David Beckham. Like really,
That's true.
yeah.
And
So
no,
Pogba.
Paul Gascoigne, wherever he
Stats That's
yeah,
that.
Pogba gets the most unfair criticism of all the football players.
No,
not
but
just
Joe, okay,
midfielders, football players in the world.
not attacking him, right? But like, can't you say like for one, like the reason why the hairstyle one you get criticized for it because there's a meme that's saying he gets more hairstyle than goals he scored or chances created. So
Well,
I
that's
believe
just not
that's
true.
why he's get criticized like that. They're saying like he's doing more hairstyle than he's actually performing more for Manchester United. Right?
That's facts.
So,
That's facts.
yeah, so maybe he's putting it on himself. Cause like every other week or every other game week, Man United plays, is he comes out with a different hairstyle.
I mean,
So
last season,
and when he doesn't
basically had
perform,
the one
they
hairstyle.
meme him.
Yeah.
That's true, but we can say that is the system because look how often you have Pogba, right? Pogba, one of the best CM in the world, and Pogba is very good at creating chances. But you have Pogba behind a defend, knowing he's not a good defender. Look, for example, let's go back to just last season, the game Arsenal against Manu, where Pogba gave away the penalty. Pogba should not be the person tracking Bellerin. That's madness. That shouldn't have been Pogba.
Why don't
Shaq has a different
For
opinion.
example, quite often
That's a good point, Shaq.
You play Pogba in the midfield with McTominay, right? McTominay is supposed to be behind there cleaning up. When you look, McTominay up there on the edge of the box and Pogba way behind there a defend. That's Pogba's fault.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody has the role to play. Though. We lauded him in the World Cup.
According to Graham Souness, yes.
We lauded him in the World Cup because he did very well. He did both sides of the bar very well. So if even this Euros he didn't do it well enough, then you gotta get some criticism.
But
Will I say that yes, he's gotten some unfair criticism because you don't need to look for the man his style. Isn't man want to go barber every other day a free money?
Yeah,
What you want?
business. But criticizing what he does.
But if he laps and he allows somebody to get in behind him, that's on him.
For France, that defensive thing, he doesn't have to defend as much because he has Kante next to him. There's no defensive
he has a
work
job to do though. You can't make the man run past you. So we're going Italy, guys. Majority was going Italy or Belgium. How many Italy's do we have?
I'm only going Italy if KDB and Hazard aren't playing.
I'd say Italy even if they are.
Okay, that's 4 Italy's then, right? And all right, and 2
what was
Belgiums.
What was the comment saying? Italy? I think I saw Joe O'Neill saying Italy.
Anybody else? I think
Can we put up the one where they said Munchie was the black Souness? I like that.
We'll leave that one alone. Let's see if we can knock out the rest, guys. Ukraine, England.
Ukraine.
Okay, expect that. Y'all know
That's
I'm
just
going
for,
England.
that's just because of y'all fans.
I'm going England. Despite
Okay.
what Memphis has said about me this past week, I think England
I
is
mean,
the
I
better.
know you're an England fan now.
More
How
than
did
where
I
you going, bro?
say?
Zinchenko or Kyle Walker?
Dazzle.
Why you
Don't
Of
say
put the
course,
man
check?
in
that's
box.
true.
That's
Kyle
another
Walker.
boy that
Razzle
I don't
dazzle,
know.
that's true. That's true. My
And
bad,
I
dog.
hear
I should
people
have known.
talking about unfair criticism. Sterling is one.
Stats. Good job.
Okay,
Yo,
let me
for
ask you
real.
more. Let me ask
Get
you
more
more. Samuel Jack.
criticism than that.
But
I
Jack,
don't
but
want
more.
I do not want to hear it. Because
No,
people like
I'm
y'all
just asking whether or not.
y'all biased to the man or to the core.
Yeah.
No. Okay, by the
No?
Sterling is not my favorite player. He's not. But coming into the season, I think that's we are coming into the tournament. Everybody think he didn't have the best end of season. I mean, if he
Fair
turns
enough.
it on for England, hey, hands up to him. He's been there,
Right?
he's putting the chances away.
But
But
you
coming
guys
into
don't like
the
to
tournament,
listen.
I
I
already
would
hear
like.
Jack, you
all
guys
y'all
don't like
saying,
to listen.
oh,
I would
Sterling is
like.
I have a
going
Sterling
question.
on,
for
Sterling can't
England
beat.
is a different breed of player. And you
okay,
guys
okay,
either
okay,
been
but
laughing
okay,
or whatever.
Y'all
I'm not
said
saying
that
that
about
you're wrong.
Morata.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, Munchie.
No, not your
I'm
all.
just saying
Shut.
that when we're talking about the team selection, then if you pick the team based on form, you wouldn't have picked Sterling. That's all I'm saying. I've seen Sterling is a different animal than when he played for City. I would agree with that. But coming
No,
in better form, you guys know I would have put Saka, but I would have pushed Grealish in front of all of them.
Quick
Yeah.
question. So
Agreed.
Grealish have to start or no?
Of course.
Yeah, man. I have to.
Some are suggesting that he may be better used coming off the bench for England.
Yeah, but then what
I
happens when you
mean,
bring him on and you're already down a goal or two? That's a whole different ball game.
Well,
Hey,
they seem to have the best defense so far. They're banking on their defense, and that because think about it, they brought him on and then 2 goals score. Or do you
hey,
start him and go 2
I'm
up?
going,
Which one?
As
I'm
long as
going
Stone starting,
start the best
the
team.
defense is sure. So
well,
So who you
they'd have
drop?
Sterling,
more of the ball. They're
Sterling
gonna have
start the
more of the
goal.
You
ball than
can't
when they
drop
play
Sterling, you
Germany.
can't drop Kane. So you drop Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You drop Saka
Yeah,
and
but
put on
Rest, according to some
and
people.
put on you drop
Rotate, just
Saka and put
rotate.
on Grealish.
Because
City
I think
players, all the
Saka,
City players get rest.
So then you're gonna
I
put
think Saka
again.
can have that same impact off the bench that Grealish have.
Yeah,
okay,
agreed.
okay, okay,
But then the thing
okay.
is, you put
Fair
Grealish. What
enough.
But
that mean? Does that mean
I
you're
agree
playing
with
Sterling on the
Jay.
right? Because
Start
you
the best
can't drop
team.
Sterling. So that means you're playing Sterling on the right.
but
Nah, Sterling have to play off the left. You have to play off the left.
Sancho's transfer is finished, so he'll probably start.
Sancho,
Yeah, he's not gonna start.
Nobody care about Sancho.
He's not
Sancho.
gonna start. He's not gonna. One
Sterling
thing
on
for
the
sure.
right, Grealish on the left.
Just play Sterling alone up front. Good to go.
Yo, I mean, I'll lie now. I'd go with that now. I'd go with Grealish,
So
Sterling,
Foden not gonna start.
Saka.
Foden right bench.
I
Foden going
mean,
back in this game.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
You,
Quick.
you
Czech
see
Republic.
Rashford the right bench too?
Denmark. Me fine with that. Czech
Because
Republic.
he not good.
Denmark.
He's the real trash man.
Leave Republic, Czech Republic.
Yeah,
Czech
I'm
Republic.
good.
After the last round, I think I'm gonna have to back Denmark.
Okay.
Them man
Yeah,
playing
Someone
for
saying
cause, they check.
Denmark.
And the referee seemed to be with that cause.
Okay. Question is.
So Denmark for Euros.
I like Denmark. I like how the coach has been setting them up. Sometimes he pushed Christensen to play CDM. I like what I've seen,
That's a
but
good point, Shaq. That's a good point, Shaq. So, well, to be fair, guys, which one of these guys can beat England?
But I didn't.
Both.
neither.
Yeah, honestly speaking, both. The thing
I
is,
mean,
not
with
as
all
good
the tournaments is going, anybody.
yeah, as good as England's defense has been. It's not like so the other teams haven't had opportunities. They haven't finished.
Yo, Matil can't believe that.
They have
Czech
had
Republic is
chances.
a sure
They
bet.
haven't
You know what I'm
finished
saying? So
them.
Denmark doesn't have that out and out striker that like would actually face up with Stones and Maguire. When you look at Czech Republic, that guy shook. Oh
Schick,
my, that
Schick.
guy, that Schick, whoever, yeah, that
Yeah.
City should buy. Oh my gosh, that guy is
So you want
he's
Shaq,
solid
yeah.
problem.
and
Shaq
you
is
didn't
a
want Danny
nuisance.
Ings?
Who wanted Danny Ings? You guys bringing up this nonsense again?
Sorry,
Leave him alone.
sorry guys. My bad, my bad. With that one there, forgive me with that. I pressed the wrong button, but that happens. All right. So what was I saying? What were we
You
talking
just
about?
trying to you are asking which between Czech Republic and Denmark, which one could beat England?
Yeah, and I think they're making the point that somebody here said that credit says Denmark might perform better than the Czech Republic. I mean, have they needed Munchie, that out and out striker? I don't think they've needed it. At what point have they needed it this tournament? And they're scoring goals. They play as a team. So
No, I'm
is
talking
that even
about
the
against
case?
England. Okay, against England. Because like you have that two defensive midfielder in front of the back four.
Mhm.
So I don't think like that little possessive tiki taka playing style, that Denmark kinda has through this
Mhm.
tournament. It's gonna
So
work
go with
against
Czech
this
Republic.
England team. So that guy is shook. He actually makes something out of nothing, as you guys can see in his past couple games. He just
Mhm.
needs a half a chance, and he'll make it a full
I'm
chance.
going.
So I'm saying
I'm going.
that guy, he poses more threat to England than Denmark. I'm just
Yeah,
So,
I'm
saying
going.
that's
but
just me.
I'm not gonna lie, Denmark is a good shout. And like Shaq said, the coach for Denmark, I've seen that guy make some in-game adjustments, right? That I
yeah,
think
he knows his
that
team.
go
He knows
underrated.
his
The
team.
one he seemed like he knows what he's about. I have no idea who the man is. I've never heard of him
But
before.
see,
I never right, but
But
he
but sorry,
seems
but Czech
very good
Republic
as a
was in the
coach.
same group with England, right?
Were they?
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
no, was it?
no,
Yeah.
No, it
no,
was Croatia.
it was Croatia
It was Croatia, not Czech
Croatia,
Republic.
Croatia, Scotland, and who?
and
Czech Republic.
who?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You
and
sure?
They beat them.
Yeah. Remember Schick scored
Two.
from half line against Scotland?
No, it
Yes.
wasn't in Finland.
No,
No.
it's Czech Republic. The Czech
It was
Republic.
Czech
Czech
Republic,
Republic.
and they beat them when they draw.
With who?
They beat them
With
1-0.
Czech Republic. Beat
Sterling
them
scored a
one.
header. You guys are sleeping on Raheem Sterling. Come on.
Is that
No,
Sterling scored all the goal for
no.
England?
Yeah.
Just by
Except for
one. By one.
yeah, by one.
Till
All right, okay.
Grealish came on and got the assist.
So we're going with Denmark, guys, because I think most of the fans
I'm
want
going Czech
Denmark.
Republic. I'm going
Oh,
Czech
you're going Czech
I'm
Republic.
going
Republic.
Czech Republic.
I'm sticking to Denmark. The
More
referee's
what you
about
say,
it.
more, you've been most right so far. You said Germany out, you said France out. So what you say?
I'm going with Czech. I think
Who said Germany out?
the adrenaline of Denmark
Mhm.
is going to run out during this game.
Okay.
Boy changed his mind after I left the group now. The bad boy.
Italy, Spain, guys. You gotta hurry, guys. Italy,
Calm
Spain.
down.
Italy.
Italy.
I go Italy.
Italy. Yeah, I say Italy. That's more Italy's than Spain. Sorry,
Yeah,
Munchie.
I go with
You had a good
Spain.
run.
I
You had a
know
good run, Munchie.
the same other guy said sorry against Croatia, no problem.
I mean, and if we have to come and apologize again, Monty, we have no problem with doing it.
Unlike you.
And clip it, okay? Clip it so you guys can play it over, please.
Okay, Munchie, just
Yes.
remind me. Just remind me.
Czech Republic down there.
Yo.
Czech Republic versus England.
What kind of inaccurate comment Daddy be like a while there?
Wait. Yeah, Josh, go ahead. I'm going England.
I'm going England. Sterling
Let's
goal.
finish this first.
Yeah,
Three
I'm
lines
going
to the final.
anybody that
after
England play
after
against.
Saka done one pan Zinchenko. Yeah, so
Wow,
Yeah,
look
man.
how things have changed. Italy versus England.
Italy.
Is it coming home, guys? Is it coming home?
It's not.
this is a
coming
game.
home.
If
This is
Italy,
a game.
if England goes to the final, it's coming home.
What?
I have a feeling so. I have a
I feel like
feeling
they'd probably get too emotional and do some
the
nonsense.
fans
The final is
might
in
just
Wembley,
agree.
isn't it? It's in the final is in Wembley.
England. Oh boy. We gotta
Yeah, I think it's coming home.
Listen,
It's coming home.
Okay,
Sterling,
honestly, I have
Sterling has been having a good Euros. So if England gets to the final,
Mhm.
it's Italy wins because Sterling gonna miss a big chance.
Sterling will get golden boot.
History
Sterling will get
repeats
6
itself.
goals.
Yeah, he can get golden boot, but come second in the Euros, that can still happen. What is this?
So a one chance England could get into that final.
Yeah.
Joe, that's what you're
No,
saying.
but Sterling will get the one that will keep them in the game, and he can miss them. And then I get hit on the counter. Yeah, check.
Who are you?
And that's where
back now.
The English. Look at Teddy
Oh.
got blister one ball through the back line. Harry Maguire could get caught too high, and by the time he turn around with the weight he had, Insigne gone and score.
Wow.
Joe, you watched the game last night?
Yes, Jack, you heard it here first.
Look so. You look so boy.
How about something else? Maybe like a Saka 98-minute winner. 1-0
That's not
game done.
happening.
Alright,
Sterling continues his great form. Sterling continues his great form and knock them 1-0.
Yeah, it ain't possible.
I think that's going to happen.
I
don't.
As much as Moy want to come with he whole nonsense about we this and we that. I was one of the only persons who agreed with you and said that Sterling internationally and Sterling for club are two different machines. Me a big Sterling fan of Jamaica. Sterling come from now and Caribbean youth, the man be no. You check.
Unlike them other man, Joe. I
Sterling
respect
and ball, my boy that. But he missed
But
too
like
much.
honestly, not the Sterling talk. Kane has a knack of coming up and being that spotlight for England every time that is ours. Because look at the World Cup, it was against Tunisia when he scored that header. He just came up at that time. I know. And then he scored that game, and then nobody remembered England's great performance that they did. It was just a spotlight stolen by Kane. So he has a knack of doing all of that.
True. But then Kane also plays for Tottenham.
That's true.
He doesn't show up.
For now, Joe, for now.
Maybe when you go to City, that might change.
Yeah.
Kane doesn't win finals. That doesn't happen.
So Sterling not gonna win anything as we go Tottenham either.
Sterling, yo, let's end the show there.
City look for extend.
It's not me, no. It's why reading. It's why reading on Sky Sports. So that's what they say. They say
you see, but y'all, here that we planning to negotiate contract with the big boss.
Yeah, look, they're not gonna see that part. They won't.
We
see
don't
that part.
follow the website, Monji.
That was official, Monchi.
That was official on the website.
Okay.
The joke will not die. Okay. All right. But fans, if you disagree or think that anybody else that watches this after the fact, just let us know what you feel about who's going to win it. In the final, we have adjusted ourselves. We have an England-Italy final. One thing for sure is I don't see a lot of goals in this game. Two great defenses in that final. And it's going to be down to who can do better finishing. Big up, Shaq. What's up?
I just want to highlight how excellent I think the refereeing has been at the Euros. I think it's been commendable.
Good point.
Except for the Denmark game.
Yeah, there have been some crazy calls, but for the most part, overall, it has been very good.
Because I'm still seeing they're letting the game go too. When players throwing themselves down to the ground, they're not making those calls. Let the game play. Let them enjoy football.
Mm-hmm. I like the
so you want those kind of referees to come to England and referee Arsenal game shot. That's what you're saying?
I like the competence from these refs. That's what I'm saying.
No, but in all fairness, they have been
agenda
during the Euros. There have been talks about they're wondering if something is wrong with referees in England and the use of the whole VAR system because. In England, you don't see them checking the monitors and going for themselves. And, refereeing the games like how it's being refed in the Euros. So, they're saying it's something they should, adjust for themselves.
Yeah.
And they got coming through quicker too, man.
Yeah.
Look at the VAR calls in the Euros. A man goes down for a penalty, the referee blow whistle, puts up his hand, and then check complete. England, in the Premier League, you can get up, you can make a bowl of cornflakes and come back and referee till away from the VAR decision.
Yeah, it's different. All right, before we close, guys, just a quick fantasy update. Our partner Jamal Hamilton, it's coming home. he forgot to do his team, and now he's dropped down to 16th place. I'm just gonna
Allegedly.
say that, Jamal. Allegedly, so he says. And if we're gonna get on his case, we have to also praise him when he does well. Joe has moved up to 11th place. Big ups, Joe, coming out of relegation spots. You did call it. You did call it. I'm sensing that you'll definitely be fighting for top four soon. You also did say that you can make sure that Munchie don't bang you at no point in this. And looking at the table, you're just 5 points behind a Munchie. Five points behind a Munchie.
Munchie was, if
All
I
right,
recall
so
correctly, Munchie was 60 or 62 points ahead of me when he started to give me a big talk, like a baby boy, give me a big talk. And I find it so coincidental that the minute we start talking about fantasy, Munchie has to go. But big up yourself anyway, they go back. Big up yourself.
I have a quick question here,
boy.
Jack. I have a quick question here. I mean, I just sent it in our group there, but I would have loved to see the lines brought out here because that the player over there, he look inside. The Switzerland player, he look inside there. The one over there that's scored the goal. What y'all think?
Didn't they bring it up in the game? I swear I saw a line like that, and I think they said he was outside.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't see it. Maybe.
I could be wrong. I think that's what I saw.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you look good this to me.
Yeah, that one was tight though.
It was a tight call.
But
then even with that, talking about the lines for this new Premier League season, they said that the adjustment that they will be making is to make the lines thicker. Y'all think that will make a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
No doubt.
I believe there's going to be 1 or 2 games. Yeah, like Moy said, fine margins when it comes to these things. You never know, somebody may win a title just based upon the change in lines. So you go.
But Josh, before we end the show, I have a question, right? That I was asked to ask you, and
me,
Manchester United fans in general, by O'Neill in the comments, right?
Memphis will answer.
It was O'Neill. Yeah, so both of you, Manchester United fans, the question is, right? The question is, Manchester United have gotten their chosen one, Sancho, right?
My guy.
I see you're in talks for getting Varane, and it looks positive.
Very positive.
If you get Varane and you get Sancho, after coming second, does Ole have any excuse to not win a trophy this upcoming year?
I still think we need something.
That's an excellent question, O'Neill.
I still think he wants something in the midfield. And I think we've always said that you can't judge him unless you get what he wants. I think he wants something in the midfield to really complete his team. I don't think he trusts the defensive midfield options that we have present. But if he does keep Pogba and he does get the defensive midfield he wants, he has no excuse. He has no excuse. None whatsoever. And if he doesn't win a trophy, I think he should be fired. This is my opinion.
So only if he gets a defensive midfielder.
If it's Varane and Sancho for me, I don't think he has an excuse. I don't think it's a not trusting the defensive midfield. We play McTominay and Fred because he don't trust the two centre backs.
The two centre backs, agreed.
I don't know where this defensive midfield drama coming.
Well, Memphis and I differ on that. I only say that not because of the fact that he doesn't trust the two defenders that he has. I think it comes down to the simple fact that he doesn't know what to do with Pogba. He doesn't trust the two he has right now next to Pogba. We don't have a Kante. All right.
No, that's not the issue to me.
No,
I think the issue is that would be too attacking, and like y'all have said earlier, Pogba isn't as defensive as Weah. So that would leave us with Lindelof and Maguire behind it. That would leave us susceptible to a lot of danger.
Yeah, but I think he's doing the same thing Southgate is doing. You have Stones, you have Walker, and you have Maguire behind there. But yet he still plays Phillips and Rice. Everybody's wondering why not play one and then
Yeah,
put
you see,
somebody more attacking in the midfield.
I
that's
mean,
I think
him.
you
When you
see,
look at
so,
it, Southgate has always been kind of a more defensive coach, if we're being real. Southgate,
yeah,
like he's always been a defensive coach. Ole, I actually agree with Memphis. I think the reason Ole plays two CDMs is because he doesn't trust his backline. The partnership of
no,
Lindelof and Maguire, he doesn't trust it, which is why he plays the two CDMs.
I agree with you. No, I agree what you're saying. I just don't think Varane coming in is gonna make him play one. I still don't think he's gonna do. I think
I
he's
have a
still gonna play
I
question.
mean,
McTominay.
a
I have
quick,
a question
strong
to
centre back
Memphis
is all they need.
monitor.
Quick question. Same Pogba situation. He was playing like left mid last season, isn't it? If I'm
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, left of the three. Yeah, he
yeah.
So
got left of the
y'all
three.
would prefer him going back out there and playing for again that's this season or back to
He's
the
not gonna
natural
happen with
role?
Sancho. He's not gonna happen with Sancho now. He's gonna play Rashford on the left. He's gonna play Sancho on the right. Bruno gonna play Cam. Cavani and Martial are gonna strike. And then Pogba
Mm-hmm.
have to play the eight. Pogba gonna have to play the eight. So that
Wow,
means
sound like
somebody
a
have to
Christian
play.
boy.
Yeah, I know exactly what the thing gonna be. And then he's gonna partner somebody on the six to play Pogba at eight. That's what he's going to do. The question is who plays the six? And Memphis and I have discussed this, and he thinks that McTominay can play that six. I don't think he can play that six.
So
I
who
don't
you
think he has
play?
the. I
He want Declan Rice for some reason
I'd play Declan Rice because I think Declan Rice has a better footballing IQ
because
for a DM
Declan Rice is
than Fred.
English. That's
I take it
Let
no,
me
but I'd
okay.
also say Ndidi. I take Ndidi too. I
if you
take
say ND then Basuma, man, no problem. But Rice,
okay,
no.
it's fine. Anybody but
Where's about
McTominay
Phillips,
and Fred.
Memphis? You wouldn't take Phillips?
Yeah, Phillips can come too,
Yeah, Phillips on
but
ball, man.
Rice, no.
Okay, not
Yeah, one big team,
continue.
one big team
Memphis.
by Phillips. No, I see it happening.
So Memphis, you get Varane, and you no longer
Mm.
have Junk at the back. You be good.
Well, if Maguire's still there, I still have some kind of junk, but it'd
And
be a
who?
You
lot
don't trust that
better.
hearing though.
So who is your goalkeeper this
Pardon?
season, Memphis, as well?
You
I
don't
want to know
trust
that as
that
well.
peering.
De Gea is my
Okay, so
goalkeeper,
here.
big man.
Okay.
So nobody is Henderson, neither you or Josh.
I mean, he's Henderson because Henderson English.
Well, Henderson's injured right now, so I don't care either way.
The baller indeed.
I don't care either way. But yeah. So yeah, I hope we get another midfield signing, and I think that's what he wants. I think that's what he wants.
Okay.
Let's see if we spend the money because they seem like
But
they're
can I
spending
can I
money.
just
No,
say
you so
the
no, you're not.
reason?
Someone like the kind of person that go shop with a ton of money and buy everything except up on the list.
Well, Woodward not over the transfers anymore. I don't know if y'all heard, but
Fletcher.
the bid that Dortmund accepted was less than the first two. So
Yeah, but they accepted.
Fletcher at the wheel.
Dortmund wanted. Y'all made, I think, what, 3 bids? Dortmund
Yeah,
accepted the bid that had
with the most
less
upfront.
amount of add-ons, but the most
Yeah,
upfront money because they
it
wanted
wasn't the
money
most
upfront.
upfront because the
Wasn't it?
second bid had more upfront, but with add-ons. I think they just
Okay.
wanted everything one time.
One time. Okay.
But from their perspective, it looked like a brilliant piece of business because he ended up with
Yeah.
at 72, and he was what
73.
120. Yeah, 73.
Yeah.
So I mean, at one point he was over 100 mil. So I mean,
Yeah, and as Munchie sent earlier, that's just a couple more than somebody.
no, we're not going down that road.
30,
We're not doing that because
60,
Sancho could flop. I don't think he
50,
will.
that's
But
110 plus 85, $190
Yo,
million.
shout out to South.
Joe,
Yo,
whatever
if Southgate
figure
never
you count
benched the
there,
man, the price will
Joe,
drop.
Memphis doesn't trust all this money.
It's
You check on?
murder,
I
195
disagree.
million. Sheesh.
One
Where that
point at
85
195
for
there.
where that 85 for Maguire come from? And at 80?
Okay,
It's
190
it's
million.
190.
Owned by Memphis, 190 million. Sorry.
And
190. You don't trust that
only
190.
only 2 of those players were bought by the current manager.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about Magic.
Huh?
You don't trust.
I mean,
I wasn't talking about.
I trust the fullbacks. I don't trust the middle.
So
And we all know that
who
Maguire
buy?
transfer is money laundering. Something wrong with that. That need investigating.
All who only buy Maguire, Wan Bissaka, Dan James,
Bruno.
You can say Sancho now, Bruno,
Van de Beek.
Cavani.
Although,
Van de Beek.
Cavani was
Cavani was
free,
a free
so
transfer, right?
we counting that? No, yeah, he was free.
Yeah, Cavani was a free transfer, so that's a 6. No, I would just count the money signings in it. Then 6 man, I just calling now about 200 million that I'm just calling. Maybe more. More
Yeah.
than that, to be honest, because Maguire 80 and Sancho was 73.
Mm-hmm. And he
So,
come third,
and then Bruno
and he comes second. So give him more money to come first. That's the plan.
yeah,
Hopefully
but they went on the same Manchester United fans criticize City and criticize Chelsea, and now you spend more money than them.
I
You
disagree with
criticize
them because Sir Alex spend money too. Sir Alex spend a whole ton of money
What we
every
say
time
with
he won.
City and Chelsea, whoever the manager want, they get. That's what we say.
Is it
Money
true
have to
that
spend now.
United backup option would be Soyun Chun? I was reading that today. To
Nah, I don't
partner
think
with
they got.
Maguire again.
I
That's
don't
what
think
I
they're gonna go
heard.
back to Leicester. Leicester go on to 90 mil or something, or 100 mil for here or something.
And we
that's
haven't investigated the first transfers yet, because I want to know who in their right mind say Maguire for 80 mil and accept that.
I mean,
Maguire can only because look how everybody's saying Maguire looks so good for England. Maguire look good because England don't have the ball. If England have the ball and somebody play the ball over top, Maguire salt. Look at what happened with Muller. Them boys salt.
I think that's on John Stones.
no, that's not
Big
That's on
Sterling.
Sterling.
That's not Sterling. Sterling is the one
Yeah,
that
but
played the
then
stupid
okay, fine, right. But I think this Stones could come in as clean out the man there.
But
Everything.
come on, partner.
Everything.
If Muller running away from you, you know how slow you have to be.
Shock, but
Yeah.
look at
Muller is running away from you.
look at it
No,
this way
but
to the shock.
honestly,
Look at it this way now. Before Maguire coming at the back line, clean sheet, John Stones skip. You understand? They kept a clean sheet, yes, but they were having them kind of mistakes behind it. So one would say that is
Tell you,
Maguire.
man.
But that wasn't his mistake, like we rightfully pointed out. So
It wasn't his mistake. I don't know how Memphis
No,
fans can blame them.
clean the other time.
Nobody's saying it's a mistake. I'm just saying.
true, but
If
just
United had
I'm just
dominated the
feeding
ball,
agenda.
they'd have to have a high line.
No, but the
Maguire
reason why
cannot defend with a high line.
No, he can with the proper partner. That's the whole point of having a
That would be the
fast partner
partner
next to him.
doing the job, not him.
No, because it's not his job to do that. The reason why he's there is because he can do what Mings can't. He's a ball playing center half. That's what he is. He comes forward with the ball.
If you have
That's his
Pogba,
point.
Sancho, Rashford, Bruno, what your centre back need to hold the ball for?
But that's the modern day manager wants a defender that can bring forward the ball. That's why they bought him.
I mean, we have
that's
Lindelof.
exactly.
You see Lindelof long ball in them. Okay.
We can go on and on about this.
Yeah, need a DM who will actually go and collect the ball from the back line. And not one who will be on the edge of the box while y'all are getting come to the top. But just say.
I mean, Fred will go for the ball, try to do a skill move and lose the ball. I'll pass it back to the opposition.
At least
in
Fred
front
is
of the
there.
goalkeeper.
McTominay till up there. I wonder how he missed.
Because McTominay is not a specialist DM. That's what I want.
I don't know.
A specialist
man
DM.
keeps saying that. Look how McTominay defended against England. Hello. Y'all talking about Maguire at the Euros. Why are we not talking about McTominay at the Euros?
Where is McTominay playing? Centre back. Maybe I should drop Maguire and put McTominay.
Exactly. That's where Maguire. Just put McTominay and
But
Varane. That's a division.
yeah, so how
one this
slow
knock out
Maguire and John Stones is in that game.
That
Because I watched the replay and I see they were the two closest to Mola, and Kyle Walker end up and still got
no,
there by the
that's what
time
I'm saying.
Mola got to take
you
the
know
ball.
how Muller is not fast. No, but Muller is not fast. So if Muller run away from them two, man, how slow they be?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, when Muller took the shot, Kyle Walker just lick behind the ball when the ball go across the post.
No, but real talk, no. Because if you're being honest, no, it's
Yo,
not the
if
first
Werner
time
was there,
we've
Werner
seen
scoring
Walker
that
do
now.
something like this. No, I don't remember what game it was. Remember a game he ran the entire pitch to clear the ball off the goal line.
I mean, I don't remember the game, but
I remember there was a game he did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
long time Walker fast, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, you need to put Walker some respect. All bias aside, Walker deserves. Well, I don't believe Walker gets as much respect as he deserves. The man has been playing at a high level for a long period of time.
And I think, and to Jojo, I think it's a perfect time for him to transition, or he can transition to that center back role.
Yeah, agreed.
That's
Agreed.
if the
Yeah,
team is
I
playing the
agree.
back three. I don't think you play
I don't
centre
know.
back in the back two.
I don't even know what he's going to do. I think he could still play in the back to do Memphis. But I don't even know what Soggy is going. If you think Soggy is going to go with three back versus who they playing again? Whoever they playing?
Ukraine. They only
Ukraine.
played the back five because they were playing Germany.
He
No,
tried
I
to
don't think they're
match
gonna
up.
do
Yeah,
that
he
again.
tried to match up with
Yeah,
Germany.
I
Yeah.
think he's going back with the 4.
And it worked. So it
I
worked. It
mean,
worked. Definitely.
did it?
You didn't score,
Yo, Werner, I
and you
scored that
lost.
chance that Muller missed, dog. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
No, next cover. Next Memphis Hart.
What?
Kevin Hart. Memphis Hart.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't even see
All
the
right.
comment.
All right. All right. With that, we'll talk. We'll see how the games then go, guys. I'm really hoping for probably like everything we said wise shake up all over again. If you love football, you want that to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
You
we
like
end
for
up
all
with
the little team and they win. All of them.
yeah, all of them.
Honestly.
Like a
So
Swiss versus who up top there?
We Czech Republic versus
who the little
Czech.
team in the Italy Belgium game? That's the thing.
yeah. That side is a big man. A big side
That's
of
it.
it.
Yeah, that side did not have you ready for real, but
Tell them about
it would have been
It's
nice. It
gonna be
would be
like
like a team,
basketball.
or maybe like a Italy versus Switzerland and Switzerland bang them. That'd be great. I would love that. You know,
Jacob Price gone up.
that
That's
would
the
be
Was it
game
great.
really?
Shaqiri would probably
So
score a bicycle in.
yeah, Shakiri can
Yes,
score some kind of
True.
craziness
that's
in
That's
bad.
that.
true. That is
Oh,
true.
I
Yo,
don't know.
yo, avec Munchie Ghana, but yo, watch this now. Shakiri is throwing free kick. 1-0 Switzerland.
Move. Big
That's
move.
it.
That
Just
won't be
so?
good for the fantasy people because I think everybody's tripling up and quadrupling up on Spain. But we'll
But
see.
then show
We'll
some
see.
in showing Shakiri.
It's the team going home. The home advantage this round now. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
Grealish
but it's
carrying
playing
us home.
If home is that.
Okay,
Wow.
alrighty then. All right, that's it for the show tonight, guys. And thank you guys for all of your commentary. And we see you guys next Thursday. And of course, if you want, of course, give your opinion on anything that happens tomorrow or on Saturday. I think the end game is Sunday or just Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Sun- Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
what?
course we'll be watching the games. Oh
Ballon d'Or to
wow.
who?
Wow.
Ballon d'Or
Okay.
to
Not even
who?
I am that crazy. Not even I am that
It
crazy.
was going so good tonight, man, and he
Man,
can't mess it up there, bro. It's
You
all
had
right.
you had a
It's
heart
late.
to criticize Fumi Smith will comment. What is this?
Okay, but to all the fans, thanks
Wow.
again for supporting the show, and everybody, yes, have a good night.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.